I have made this for them because apparently this eye guy doesn't like these people. So let's see what he wants to do with them. Oh no. But goodbye. Goodbye forever. Oh my. Oh no, the people. No, the people. They're dying. Pushed all of the water onto there. Like, what the heck? My goodness, what's he doing now? Looks like he thinks all of this is funny or something. Does he think all of this is funny? My goodness. My goodness, what did he do? He's destroying everything. One person is left. One or two. I don't know. This is all that is left. Goodness. Oh, that's what's he doing. And that's what he do. He turned the sand into glass. Yeah, he definitely thinks this is funny. My goodness, what is he doing? My goodness. Just my goodness. Why? 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 Why do this? Why? Why, I guy? Why? This is absolutely evil. What's he doing? He's controlling the screen. Yes, what's he doing? No. 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 The survivor. No. 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 What's he doing? Is he saying bye or something? He's sick. He's twisted. Who is he? Well, I created him, but he is sick and twisted. What's he doing? Why is he going to life? What's he doing? No, he's summoning more people. Why? Why is he putting Nitro down? Why? Why? Was he pausing time? Oh, no. No. Oh no. Oh no, he's destroying them. Oh. 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 This is horrific. My goodness. So smiling. What's he doing? My goodness. He's evil. It's like he's clearing everything. What's he doing now? He's deleting it. Hey, getting a supernova, putting lightning around it. Okay. My goodness, what is it? What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, this is horrifying. What is it? My goodness. My goodness. He's literally just killing everything. Why? It's horrifying. Oh no, he's destroying it. What's he doing? Kind of saves, okay? Should human body. Oh, he's gonna use second twisted. I know. Why is he coming? Sugar! Ah! I don't like it. Ah! He's going to clog it back up. Why? Now he's feeding it to the person? My goodness. He's truly evil. Why is he grabbing a clona? Grabbing a clona. And he's gonna grab. What's he gonna grab next? Hydrofluoric acid. Goodness. I wonder the right mind would do this. Okay. What's he doing next? Oh, of course. Again. Why? I just wonder why. Blood's in his lungs. What's he doing? Oh, goodness, why the brain too? Even the stomach. The insides are done. What is he doing? Why? Why? He may have caused many horrible things to happen, but I know what's bad, but okay, yeah, bad. Goodness, it's the blob now. What's it gonna do now? Why is he grabbing the paint? Oh my. Oh. Why? He's making his pain invisible. This. That's all he is now. He's painted it. What's he doing? Separating everything. Molecule. So cruel. Horrible. Why? Why does he do stuff like this? Why is he like this? Why is this horrible creature that I've made like this? What is he doing now? What's he doing? What's he doing? Goodness. Doing? There? Just replacing every single drop of everything. Milk? What the heck? What the heck? What is he even doing? Understand? What's he doing? What is he doing? Oh, my goodness. What the heck? What's he doing? What is 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 he doing? Why? 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 What is he doing now? He's doing it again? The same, but just incinerating? Just incinerating everything. My goodness. Dying. Oh, now I realized that portals can be dragged. I'm going to drink everything. What he's gonna do now? He's gonna try to eat everything that's weird. Eat it now. I think he liked it. What's he trying now? Trying. He's melting. He's thinking of what to replace what with. What's he doing? I think he understands it. So he's doing that. Oh, he's going to be dragged. So he's gonna erase that. He's just gonna probably. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? Oh, nuts, he's burning. Doing. To this place now. Placing galvanized steel. What? The entire body of it. It's doing now. I think he likes that. He's trying to figure out. I think he figured out that this. I think he's so confused. Probably like, what is causing this? Don't think he. No, so stop. He's erasing the legs, my goodness. trying to get rid of everything so that I don't affect any. I think it worked. I think he's out. He's trying to throw. He's in. I like that. I don't even know what I'm making. But, well, yeah, that's revenue, so I don't know, question it. Okay, we're back. I just had to do something real quick. So, I think he waited for me. No, I think he's just sleeping. Yeah, that means I can look at that stuff. Yay.
Trying to not wake up my parents. Always remember, you're not ugly, you're just broke. Girls, after accidentally offending each
Hope I think he's back.
men, after insulting each
See,
other's
what's he doing?
bloodline for an hour, when you're on your last warning, and bro tells you to look at the teacher's shoes. Teacher, find a partner. Teacher looks at me. Oh, you can work alone if you want me. Dog bed. They dig and mess around, and then get comfortable. Genius. I'm rarely a hater, but when I hate, my hate comes
think
from
he's trying to
ethics,
find something
nuance,
to
and critical analysis.
use
How
that
guys look
for.
at you when you break your spear during the mammoth hunt. How I told bro I'm going to hop on the game in 5 minutes, but it's been 2 hours, and I genuinely hear him in my house. How the weather in the morning of field trips used to look like. Dude, did you use a nether reactor for the thing on the right? Is this pocket edition? Me at 3 a.m. Wondering if I should just touch
I
myself.
don't know.
That's a person. Warning, you are running out of it is what it is. Are you sure you want to continue? Help! Me, trying to not move an inch when the bus driver applies the brakes. So people around me think I'm strong as hell. When somebody wrote, turn to page 72 in your health book, and it's a picture of bobbies. Turns on the subtitles to understand the foreign language. The subtitles, both speaking Japanese. And I'm done eating. It only takes 4 minutes for you to eat. It takes me, I eat food way too quick. I gotta chill. What really hard is what you dumb people think it is. Guess I'm dumb. POV. You're bored, so you decide to make use of your eyes and make everything blurry. There are 2 types of people in this world, and you know what your dog hates? They hate both of them. Deer when they hear a branch snap. Deer when you're driving 60 miles per hour towards them. Apple users. OMG, have I ruined my MacBook? PC users. Is this affecting performance? College core, you sit in the class for attendance, then go home and teach yourself. Hey Huggy, I think the ice cream truck is coming. I don't like this painting in my hotel. My son sleeps like a Victorian child dying of a plague. My wife asked me to put ketchup on the shopping list. Now I can't read anything. Don't underestimate the swag of a white boy who's pumped up on orange juice. We ruined such a good thing. Insurance companies are the ruin of civilization. And this also makes it a lot hotter for us. No shade. What guys in cartoons be seeing when they are hungry and haven't eaten in a while? This is a commuter's dream. The instant you leave your driveway, you're already on the highway headed to work. This is a horrifying idea. Toilet paper resignation. I have chosen this type of paper for my resignation as a symbol of how this company has treated me. I quit. Created a new virus in biology today. Can we buy this from you? The only 2 children at Disneyland seeing each other through a crowd of child-free millennials. People always say cyclists need to be more afraid of cars because in a collision, the car wins. It doesn't have to be like that. We can both lose. Being 30 in the 80s, being 30 in 2026. Alright, which 30-year-old made this meme? You are not young, you're young. I'm at the level of being sick, where the universe smells like fermented beans wherever I am.
Generally don't know what
There's a dead person in my apartment pipe. you followed them. Because they're your beliefs, not mine. Cave divers with 4 kids entering a cave named Satan's Nutsack with a 200% mortality rate. The world right now, and memers.
I don't
Everyone,
think.
what can we do about it other than laugh? I stopped next to you at Costco. What do? Tell you to stop filming strangers to try and get reactions to validate yourself on social media. People are not accessories for you to use on social media. His wife told him to shave his beard. Halfway done, and I look like a girl now. The type of girl the universe sends you when you're broke and not ready for a relationship. A concretosaurus eating rebars. Are people in medicine commercials be moving? As if the side effects weren't cancer, severe diabetes, and a 90% chance of death. Finally, we found them. It's the fishies from this drawing.
What is he doing?
When you
Is he
pronounce
trying to
all the
create a
letters
version
that
of
they
a
put in their
of a something?
words. When I hear,
Of something,
won't,
I don't
so
know.
now I have to, because I can't have you questioning my gangster. The Himalayan vulture displays its striking false eyes.
Oh, no,
A clever
what is
adaptation that makes it appear larger and more intimidating. Genuinely, how does nature do stuff like this? Evolution, millions and millions of years. Netflix is raising their prices. Again, who would have thought? I don't know how we've allowed ads to be shown on a service you pay a subscription for. A subscription! That's a monthly ban! Raising my price from free to free. Recent surveys showed people, especially Gen Z, no longer believe hard work guarantees a better life. The American dream is over. Seriously, because it doesn't. Mark an X where it hurts. It hurts everywhere. It hurts everywhere, boss. Always check IKEA's kids section. That's where the real design team is cooking. Case in point, this giraffe lap bro's face after I scream, "It's raging!" to the state
literally
trooper
just
during a
created
routine
something.
traffic stop. Why is Pete always yellow in cartoons when it's a reddish brown color in real life? You
Don't
can't
know
just
what-
give me basic painting tools in Tomodachi Life, because I will be doing this all the time. This guy was completely naked and started doing something in his car at the red light. Crankshaft in my car? Yeah, way ahead of you, buddy. Frog mouth helmet. Time is a flat circle. This guy is the maddest a video game character has ever made me. More than any villain. What are you talking about, dude? I've combined Luppy and Luppy into one Luppy Luppy. Invasive species versus a second, stronger invasive species. Australia did this at one point, intentionally releasing cats into the bush in an attempt to control the invasive rabbit population. Now we have invasive feral cats, as well as invasive rabbits. A third, even stronger invasive species will surely do the trick. I never said the movie was good. I said I liked the movie. Those are two very different things. Sometimes my roommate gives me the house cat a middle part. When she's bored, I must study you. They're friends. You idiots. These are not them. You've captured their stunt doubles. This is why I hate video games. It appeals to the male fantasy. Your wife, friend, and soulmate.
That
Meet
she's
Fidelia, the most photographed dog in the world.
human
Sorry, I can't
combination
come.
thing.
All my clothes look stupid on me. Waitress. What else can I get for the lovely couple? Oh gosh, no, we're just friends. The guy. Okay then, you can get us 2 bills. Excuse me? Don't forget she had 3 refills as well. Like, how do I get men to pay attention to me? I'm literally in my underwear next to my boyfriend, and he is glued to his phone watching a YouTube document on medieval sword making. Hey, Melda Hey, what's the name of the documentary? Jackie Chan movies be like, I don't want any trouble, which is why my foot is on your face. Economy is so messed up. Scammers went from, you won the lottery, to remote job opening earning $15 an hour. Me listening to someone lie when I know the truth. Your ancestors. You, who inherited diseases instead of money and land. It's like they've let me down. Ask a Satanist anything. How's 8th grade going? I wish so much unbelievably stupid stuff
What is he
not
doing?
happened in my time. So do all who live to see such times. This is all exceptionally stupid though. 50 cents, 50 rupees. Like his chains. That moment when you find out your dog is infantry, losing it over the sign at my dentist's office. Regular brushing could have prevented this plague. Nobody fell off harder than that hammerhead shark. It was a top shark for me as a kid, and now completely obsolete in media and conversation. 7 dogs stolen from their owners have gone viral after escaping their captors and making their way home. The group is believed to have traveled around 17 kilometers together, led by a corgi across highways and fields.
My
Dear
goodness.
Pixar, I have an Oscar-winning movie idea for you. My mum bought me a 2-carat ring. Carrot, I think you mean. No, you're wrong. I meant carrot. I said it right. My 4-digit pin protecting my 2-digit bank account. If anyone feels sad tonight, please hold this thought for a minute. The bees in my yard are now so familiar with my walking pace its unusual route, that they sometimes stop and wait for me to pass when
Wait,
our
what is
paths
he doing?
intersect.
What is he doing?
Polite bees
What?
feels
No, no,
my
no,
body
don't.
and gets anxious
What are you
for
doing? What are you
it.
doing?
Boy, what do you see? I finally saved up enough for my own place. It's not much, but it's mine. Raccoons would be such useful pets due to their thumbs, but unfortunately, they also possess the devil's mischief and can't be trusted. Caesar, I don't think people should be allowed to buy these types of games. Nobody's talking to you. Just process the payment processor. To confirm, this 100% AI generated passage is the opening of chapter 5 from Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Loved her work, but this is really disappointing. I hope she can clear this up. She's AI. This economy is so messed up. You'll be sitting here and thinking you're bad with money, and all you did was buy food. My girl and I are naming our new puppy. Excellent suggestion, Google. Oh yeah, I like that one actually. Miley. I recently read, if you were lazy, you would be having fun, and it has completely shifted my perspective and my own executive dysfunction and ADHD. I'm sorry, what? Lazy people don't feel guilty about not doing anything. It's insane to me, and I have been trying to make my brain believe it for a long time. It shocked me to my core when I first heard it. What are your favorite defeated civilizations? Western civilization.
It's just like a very cool way to prototype extremely quickly. If I go here in Figma, I just have this design here that I pulled together. I can just take the link, I can copy a link to selection, and then I can go into Codex and I can just paste the link, use the Figma skill to implement the automations page in my app. It was like 90% of the way there.
I started drinking at a very young age. Just got out of control. I couldn't stop. The night I got my DUI was probably the worst night of my life, but I'm grateful, honestly, that it happened. It saved my life. There are second chances. Vivitrol and counseling helped me get to where I am today.
I can finally do something.
I first heard it. What are your favorite defeated civilizations? Western civilization. For years now, I've been itching to use touche in a conversation, but I am yet to encounter a person who can make a better point than me. Touche. Thank you. Next. You failed? Congrats. Most people don't even try. What's funny about these images is that they actually give pretty good advice. You know what's funny about this image? You only fail if you give up. When you're exploring a dungeon and discover the traps are massive and facing the wrong direction. I went to the zoo once and saw this thing they would call an anteater. That was quite enough for me. After accidentally stepping on my cat's paw. My cat, after parkouring off my face 18 times today. This is my favorite lobotomy before and after picture, ever. I would get one if I saw this on the news. My daughter lost her first baby teeth. So proud. Keep her away from sunlight. 110-year-old Turkish grandma shares her secret to a long life. Ban Roadhog in all your ranked games. The blue parrots that inspired the creators of the animated film Rio. I've returned to the wild after 20 years of disappearance. Other farm employees you despise the most be lined up on a Tuesday shift. Yogurt makes mice slimmer, sexier, scientists' notes. The rat's looking kind of sexier today, very breedable. When a small amount of money enters your bank account and the food at home starts looking boring. I just want a covered porch so I can sit outside in thunderstorms like an old lady with my coffee and mumble, we needed this. No, because we really be needing it. This looks beautiful. God, this makes me hate my life. Found my Homer Simpson Rubik's Cube. You're hurting him. Free green glazed donut at Krispy Kreme. Lex Luthor. Hey Superman, you gotta try this donut. It's so good. His greed sickened me. My dad made a meme and asked me to spread it as far as I can. So here you go. I'm not a robot. Got locked in the home bathroom from this morning. So I kicked the door down and made it back alive. Good morning. Every post I see from Japanese Twitter is incredible. I like this photo of American men in meat. Someday I would like to join in. Thank you for working out for 17 years, even though it was only 100 yen. Nothing looking like microplastics. Yo, bro, they made a device that can make the Costco chicken baked tall. Dude, there's this ridiculously huge bird perched on my bike, and I can't get home. If you're ever nervous, remember, Maul was the first Sith to appear in 1,000 years. Imagine that pressure. Sloths, probably the least threatening animals you can think of, mainly because they're so slow. But imagine a world where sloths can move really fast. Now picture this thing scurrying at you over 20 miles per hour. $900 for a PS5 Pro. Without disk drive, Mr. Squidward. Without disk drive. Oh, your dream bathroom starts here. Let them help you refresh your bathroom with a bucket. Hunger and sex are different sorts of motivations. Hunger responds to a need. If we don't eat, we die. Sex is not in this sense a need. If we do not have sex, we may feel like dying, but we do not. How do you know nobody ever died from the lack of sex? Because you're still alive. After the end credits of the Super Mario Galaxy movie, they're going to zoom out and have this guy sitting in a chair somewhere, like Thanos. I keep seeing these on cards and I have no clue what it means. I'm assuming they like to fish. A Roman official inspecting an eastern town in the late 2nd century. Never stop being a good person because of bad people. Good advice. That is the thing you should take away from watching this video. Dad, did you go to the same school as me? Yes, the same school as you, only 35 years ago. Why do you ask? Well, Miss Johnson said today that she hasn't seen an idiot like me in 35 years. Butt size, but butt shape is much better. It's more important. But when it's night, butt is butt, okay? Doesn't matter. The platypus is possibly the weirdest animal. It's a mammal but lays eggs. It's duck-billed, beaver-tailed, otter-footed, and venomous. It has electroreceptors for locating prey, eyes with double cones, no stomach, and 10 chromosomes. It has 10 chromosomes? I didn't know that. Dumb as hell. Still cute. The first rule of cooking is to have fun and be yourself. And the first rule of baking is to stay calm because the dough can sense fear. This is true. When I was 6, I threw a
That is
tantrum
true.
because I wanted a slushie from 7-Eleven. And I remember my dad saying, I will never buy you a slushie. And literally right now he came in the car with a slushie and I was like, why didn't you get me one? And he looked at me dead in the eyes and said, remember when you were 6? My dad still got me slushies when I was 6. Good morning, babe. Good morning, my love. Babe, I have a problem. Don't say I, say we. Babe, we killed someone. You and who? When your human says, who's a good boy? And you already know it's you. I wonder what Little Ice is up to these days. I think he's willing to die for his gang. Nobody. BMW drivers in traffic. My child is an honest child. At the center. The unclean one is risen and he thirsts for blood. Get around me, you son of trash. There is a man somewhere right now who has no girlfriends, no side chicks, no sneaky links, no tax calls. Just him. How was life, bro? There's more guys than you think. Back in 2009, I wanted to be different so badly that I would run this piece of crap weapon and lose every gunfight. It shaped my life's trajectory in ways we can barely begin to comprehend. So bad you didn't realize you do things.
Learn from history. Women don't see your face. Try something more subtle, like new Axe, with a lighter spray. Try new Axe body spray. Sprays lighter, lasts longer. Oi!
Was that part of the Ninja Kiwi ad?
Which would make your life harder to be different, for no extra benefit other than looking different. Just ate 3 of these raw chickens in a sandwich, because I thought these guys were already cooked. Am I cooked? How do some of you make it to bed? Parents. Let's think about our parents. Project Hail Mary opened with 141 million worldwide. It costed 190 million to produce. It actually feels amazing when a non-franchised movie that feels actually good succeeds. The timing I like it's an indie movie. It's had a budget of 141 million, but I'm not hating. Don't get me wrong. I love Ryan Gosling, and I also really want to watch this movie. I've heard amazing things about it online. I think it's like an 8.4 on IMDb. I don't know the name of the website. Family friend sent me an AI-generated response to the news of my father passing away. I'm so sorry hearing this. At least there's a small mercy in how quick and peaceful it was for them. No drawn-out pain, no fear stretched over. Okay, I don't know the situation. I don't know who this person is to, but maybe they just wanted to write something which they know will do a better job of what they could write. But if they're doing it because they're lazy, yeah. Even so, using AI when someone... Yeah, I just think it's a bit tone deaf. Guys, my mum feel low-key showing signs of mental illness. I've been in trances of overthinking, going deeper and deeper and deeper into overthinking, and then I'm like, hold on, you're insane! And then I just stop myself. That's quite a relatable thing, right? I accidentally left an earplug in the washing machine, and it doubled in size. Put it in the washing machine and see what happens. Most annoying page to write on. I'll DoorDash this $12 item. Service fee, existing fee. Your total, $74. Even when they're right, just to end the argument, 21% are currently sleeping on the couch while being technically correct. Bro disappeared and she never existed. New York woman paid $43 million on the slot machine, but the casino claimed it was a malfunction, and they offered her a steak dinner instead. They claimed she only won $2.25. The machine wasn't malfunctioning when it was taking the people's money. Headache, stomachache, it just sometimes does that. Men never talk about their feelings to anyone. On the game, focus on life experiences and dreams. Bro, I'm having a stroke. You'll be okay. See? Startup idea. Peel off wrap on cans. You never know how long Hey, wake up. I invented a new thing to throw into the ocean. Wet appliances have zeros and ones, and it worked forever. A circle. In the triangle factory, between the melting pot and the everything bagel, there's the somewhat sandwich. What humans used to hunt down using only a stick. The stuff they're afraid of now. NASA shares 1972 versus 2026 photos of Earth. She's lost the light in her eyes. Ready to eject Linda? This action cannot be undone. Flight attendants will eject Linda from the plane mid-flight. Don't worry, your arrival time will not be impacted. Americans, as expected, translated from Japanese. Ninjas aren't actually real. Kids, after you tell them to not throw a 10-pound toy truck at the back of your head. Finally old enough to do anything that I want. Too tired to So not be a racist. You can cook 100 meals and be a chef, but when you kill one person, memorizing grammar and tense and learning the formulas for it. This one sounds right. Living in Japan. Going to Japan as a foreigner. I'm 50 years old. I'm 1/5 of the age of the United States. Unacceptable, because they are outside. Jesus. Table for 26, please. Waiter. But there are only 13 of you. Yes, but we're all going to sit on the same side. Bully starts throwing the doesn't get scared. He starts beating the bully. Teacher doesn't come to save the bully. A woman has been fined $1,400 eyes to an $88,000 sculpture named the Blue Block. Come on, make it perfect. I want everyone to take a picture with a box of Cheez-Its on your head and post it to the Cheez-Its Facebook. Do it now. We're here for this trend. What the hell? That tweet is 10 years old. You know that, right? Bella wasn't trolling me. These changed the human. I saw that look on her face. It was disappointment. These should have looked like this. When your boss says, get it done somehow, and you realize you're the somehow. When your dog attacks your ex, who slept with your closest friend, and you get a tattoo to honor his loyalty. This is funny, because you can see that the dog is fully aware of what he did, and he's proud of it. South Korean engineers created artificial muscles 30 times stronger than human tissue. Oh, this is not good. We do not need superhumans in this society. Taylor, French
Hello.
have designed special barbecues that fit in tram tracks, so they can grill sausages while they bark. This is a nation of professional protesters. The PS3 turns 20 years old in 2026. Congrats, you're getting old. People who played on the PS2, people who played on the PS1, Genie, you have 3 wishes. I wish I was always right. Okay, you have 2 more wishes. No, I have 2016, I'll buy a house for my parents now in 2026. Can I even afford the rent? Greg will not stop referring to his testicles as Greg's tools. How do I discourage him from this behavior? Greg has been muted. The Labubu was left on Karl Marx's grave. The sentence was never meant to be said. Make brown rice on the white rice setting, and it was fine. Wondering what else doesn't matter. I once thought they were the same person. Same kind of time for bed. Good night, my brain. If the strongest acid dissolves everything it touches, then how is it contained? Accidentally kicked the seat in front of me. Oh, please don't scratch me. Imagine drinking this at 2 a.m. My favorite turn-based strategy game. Every steak had a heartbeat. You literally end more animals in your life. In fact, in 2023, you euthanized 2,471 animals out of the 3,136 you took in, which, if my math is right, is an 80% death rate. What the hell up? Wikipedia is the only website whose marketing strategy It's threatening to end itself if you don't pay. Rami Malek and Emma Corrin are reportedly dating. The eye contact in that house is unsettling as hell. This is the best photo ever produced by mankind. Bro posted up next to his work looking proud as hell. Under pressure of others, he produced every other kind of red dust. Or rust. Wait, red dust? Rust? I wonder if that's where the word came from. I'm gonna go look up its entomology. Yeah, I looked it up. It turns out entomology is the study of insects. My guy, where are your meds? Simon, I'm with you in the dark. I'm with you in the dark. Gas stations be like, best I can do is a penny off. Shakira said people were just watching and not doing anything when her bag was stolen by wild boars in Barcelona. I too would be standing in a stunned silence if I saw a wild boar steal a bag from international pop superstar Shakira. I made a breakthrough in graphics rendering. A breakthrough or just better lighting? Just better lighting. Clothes too dirty for the closest. What? Closest? The closet? I might trip. Closet is not spelled like that. For a second I was gaslit. But too clean for the laundry. Welcome to the chair. I brought you some coal. Not bad. Google lists all of my data. Who knows where I live? Browser history. My face. Google still asks if I'm a robot. Stop engaging in AI fruit slop. And instead, embrace tradition. You have a math exam. You can use calculator. Only 2 questions in 2 hours is good. Problems have no numbers, only letters. Read 20 pages for school. Read 800 pages novel for fun. I need to go out more and socialize. Also need every time I'm free. Burnout as a kid. Burnout as an adult. Me in 2021. I'll buy a PS5 when it will cost $300 or less. 2026. Me watching someone on Reddit getting cooked for having the same opinion as me. Face of tapeworm under microscope opens a daycare in your lower intestine. Catholic. This is the most Italian picture of all time. Pure drip. The pizza place I ordered from had smiley potatoes as an option. Oh yeah, I got them. My wife didn't enjoy the whippy as much as I did, but they're growing on her. Meta imposter syndrome. When you know a lot of people have imposter syndrome, but you've witnessed a lot of people else that are not like you. The real imposter has earned their first $100 from coding. Really? How? I sold the laptop. ADHD brain. Memory successfully saved. Where exactly? I don't know, man. Elizabeth Olsen, pregnant with her first child. With the chance to do the funniest thing ever. Front-facing black skimmer. Whatever, man. This is against God. We were never meant to see a skimmer like this. Please rotate him to his natural position. Keep this bite at yourself. Family Guy creator Seth MacFarlane says it takes 10 months to a year to make an episode of the show. You're telling me Family Guy started 451 years ago? Is this guy a vampire?
Would you just look at those roots? They're bonnie plants, of course.
Remember how many tomatoes we had last year from these?
Dozens and dozens. Always look for Bonnie at your local garden.
Bonnie's your favorite for a reason.
OMG, y'all. Travel and service. What's up with mom?
For hours, and she's got
Wonder what the slugget crab said to me? It's slugget.
You're telling me Family Guy started 451 years ago? This guy a vampire? Where are these doing? Is asking for residence. Look out for a missing 4-year-old African cell named Spartacus that is a family pet and legally owned and permitted. If I find a giant cat, he got my optometrist, who was treating my eye infection. He said, if it hurts, you can rinse your eye with boiled water. Look at me, look at me. I want you to understand that I mean water that has been boiled and has since cooled down, not boiling water. Do you understand? I'm so grateful for this man ensuring that I wouldn't destroy my eyes by pouring boiling water in it, because it is an adequate assessment of my abilities. This is a man who has experience with the public. Leave the cow. What? No, don't yell at her. Leave this stupid cow. Alright. Isonet revealed he has a wall of hate points for motivation. Printing in dark mode is diabolical. I know that printing is diabolical. 2 sticks of round because of this, by the way. That's at the start of a family road trip. Versus dad's 2 hours into that family road trip. White-throated dipper. Being a fish sucks, because you have your usual gallery of and then you also have to worry about a demon from another realm appearing to kill you too. Right away, class. For the worst of I forgot to water her for a day. She's fine now. So dramatic. She was dying. Thank you, Google Maps. Protecting my dog's privacy. Do you hear something? It's a tank above you. Is it falling? I think it is. Perception check. You needed a 10 but fumbled. Okay. I'm sick and tired of Google Maps assuming that small. Then I remembered, rice, young. So few people appreciate the wisdom I have to offer. I'll put my music on shuffle and be annoyed if I don't get the right song. Plot twist, I have no idea what the right song is, but I know when I will hear it. I don't know what the right song is, but I know what the wrong song is. Dominated you in the museum, dude. Punch every piece for a couple seconds longer. Scratched my chin with more curiosity. I stood up reading the description of that page 20 seconds longer than you. Underlocked. Everyone is freaking out about this remodel, but what's actually yes, the soulless dentist's office aesthetic. They took this picture at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. These just being almost 3 months apart when she wants me to open up. But I already told her my full name and favorite color. When you've planned your sick day and someone says, "See you tomorrow," what's the best insult you have ever heard? Overheard at a toast. Jerry, having you around is like losing 3 good men. You pay me like 3 men. Tom Holland's bold look. Tom looks like Eminem's younger and less of a brother. Skittles. I used too much pink. Does it even still look like clouds? I'm not gonna lie to you, but I thought this was a piece of bread, so I thought it was some sort of meat. Now you see me? No, you don't. They should keep making more of this, like Fast and Furious, with increasingly absurd magic tricks. What the hell? Anthony Starr fans are pushing for him to play Albert Wesker in Resident Evil. He previously shared that he agrees with me. 90% of fan castings come down to a haircut. My roommate thinks we're stealing his mom, so he started marking the levels. I've been adding more just to mess with him, and I think he's figured it out. Are you putting milk in my milk? Maybe you are stealing his milk. See why he's paranoid? The only 2 poses I know when taking pictures. I don't even know what to do when taking photos. I'm awkward as hell. Frosty the Snowman episode. Jackie Vernon, exposed by Sun for having 3 secret families. It was so good back then. You could have 4 families. That man is mooning to video game characters of a game he's never played. Well, I hope he wanted a YouTuber talk about the law. He didn't do that either. I need films, because when Jesus does a magic trick, it's like, whoa, a miracle. When a woman does a magic trick, she gets burned at the stake. Fabulous. I mean, they did also kill Jesus. That was a pretty significant thing that happened. Like, I understand where you're coming from here, but they very much did kill Jesus. And then he came back. Average. My cat/dog has passed away story. Average. My hamster has passed away story. When my mum and my sister were little, they had a hamster each, and one day my grandma accidentally fed one of them bacon, and they liked it a little too much. And one day my grandma forgot to feed them, and one of them was gone. The other suddenly gained weight. When you find out how much the previous owners paid for the house, that's just a little bit. This cretin has been dropping sticks down our chimney for weeks, and today he finally accidentally dropped himself. This is the face of someone who knows they've been had. Send this to my older sister who's dating a younger guy, and she almost disowned me. Hey man, want to learn something neat? There are more human slaves than there ever were. What are you saying, like right now? Explain, lobster. Knowledge is the heaviest burden. Main character during cutscene. Main character during gameplay. Street rules are funny. You can betray my trust, lure me somewhere under false pretenses, and rob me. But snitching means I'm the one with a moral deficit. Steam will soon show you estimated FPS before you buy a game, based on your PC specs and data from users with similar hardware. Why would I ever use any other storefront on PC at this point? True. Met a girl last night. This is how it's going. Hey, good meeting you last night. We should hang sometime. Who's this? Jake. This is Megan from the bar, right? Nah man, this is Trevor from the Wendy's. Oh damn, she gave me the wrong number. Stay strong, bro. Goodbye for a free Frosty. You're not gonna give me. You're Frosty, are you? Alright, man. Whaler made scrimshawed whale, ivory seahorse, pike crimper. What did I just read? String of words your grandpa lets out when he stubs his toe. Give me your greatest love story. I was dating a girl, and on our second date, she made me dinner at her apartment. Sometime during the evening, I walked around her place looking at the art she had on the wall. One print looked very familiar. She said she found it at a thrift store a few years back, and it was the first decoration she bought when she moved to the state. Then it hit me why it looked familiar. My grandmother had painted it. I'd been looking at the original my entire life. My grandmother was a prolific local artist, but it was the only painting she had ever made into a print. Anyway, we've been married for 16 years now, and the original piece hangs in our home. This is how you run a business for the spine. We will not have any bunnies available until after Easter. Bunnies sold as Easter gifts to children are the most demanded animals, or two, after they are brought home. We do not wish to support them. Sorry for the inconvenience. What is wrong with some parents? What is your most on-brand story from your childhood? Apparently in kindergarten, I brought in a book for show and tell, and read it to the whole class. Teacher excitedly asked my mum, "Did you know she could read?" My mum replied, "She can't. She just memorized it. She knows when to turn the page." That's good memory. While you ignore me, there are 10 more women ignoring me. Don't ever feel special. Driving for DoorDash is usually pretty boring until something like this comes through. Instructions. When you get to my stoop, please press 5B on the buzzer and wait for me to come down. If there's a big dude sitting on the steps claiming the food is his, do not believe him. That's Larry. Look him dead in the eyes and say, "Screw you, Larry." He has successfully hijacked my dinner on 2 separate occasions, and I refuse to let him feast on my dime a third time. Protect the bag at all costs. Not a extra. Oh, really? You know what I would do to Larry? I would set up a fake order. I would say, "Oh, yes, it is for you, Larry. Here it is." And it's poisoned. Larry dies. A farmer discovered that whatever the cows cried for hours whenever he left, so he began taking her to the train station with him. She would wait patiently until his train returned and walked home beside him. My father is my favorite person. They say AI is going to replace everybody, but it's Sunday. I got cinnamon rolls in the oven, a beer in my hand, and no plans to put on the pants. How are they going to replace that? My best feature is that I'm blindingly intelligent for about 30 seconds a day. I don't get to choose which seconds. They are not consecutive. True story. Flight attendant on Delta Airways posted this picture with the caption, "Only one paying attention to the safety demo. Awful day yesterday. American tourist appears out of nowhere. I love your accent. The lingo down here is nice. My day just got a little better. Thank you, burger person." The fact she played all 3 at the same time. And Ashley is the voice of Candace. I don't know what's the other shows. I just know Candace. What is a chud? Your brother just called me a chud. You're a chud, Dad. IT security in 1990s. Laugh all you want. The information on those floppies can't be hacked from half a world away. This Japanese pen is going viral for containing a real parasitic worm living in herbal oil. Umbrella Corporation 5-year work anniversary present. If you don't watch a series entirely, you're not a true fan. If you do watch a series entirely, you are not a true fan. You are only a true fan if you are powered by electricity, have multiple flat blades, spin around really fast. Aww, I should have replied with Japan and electricity. A good neighbor is a blessing. A few weeks ago, my dog passed away. I was very sad, as I had him for 15 years. Today, I heard a knock on my door. It was my 90-year-old neighbor. She had crocheted a little toy dog that looked exactly like mine, collar and all. I bursted into tears on the spot and gave her a hug. She's the best neighbor ever. You gotta look after that lady, man. A 22-year-old Dominican man married a 72-year-old American millionaire woman because he loves her and she loves him. That guy, after a few years, why is her heart when your coworker won't leave you alone and the cook notices it? The chubby guy is in love with you. Having a baby. Boring people. Is this a personality? Footsteps. Footsteps in Japan. This person is wealthy, but they are not your enemy. This a-hole, however, with $1 billion, she's thicker than zoo class. She's like the only fat 9 I've ever seen. Men during Women's Day. Women during Men's Day. iPhone screws. So tiny. Or you have a really big finger. Yeah, it's hard to tell without a banana. How can I understand this? There's no banana for skill. Where the heck is the cursor? This is too stimulating. How can you get any work done like this? Hunting dog for sale. Considering literally any offer I get. Ranking every TikTok I've watched this year. Ain't no way his parents named him that. Chris P. Chicken. A man can do anything under pressure. I have an image of your house. People that live in New Zealand. I don't think so. He used to be kind. What happened to him now? Who? No, bro. She just needs a real man who brings out her little princess side and her dirty side. Name me 3 deodorant brands. Death sentence. Your execution will be on the 20th of October. Your family members and friends may also be at risk. God's favorite planet. God's favorite planetary system. God's favorite galaxy. Real world. All of these things existing at the same time. Fictional. Each one of these is a different planet. I will never forget my grandpa's final words. Stop shaking the ladder, you little bastard. Yo, Chili Dog, back up already. I fed you for the week. Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-go. That dog is not human. Society. Feeding junk food to wild animals. Society. Feeding junk food to children. And Chinese food for dinner. This is the entirety of my fortune. Then I picked another cookie, and it had no fortune. That one person who's actually unemployed. Hop on. I'm at school for another 3 hours. Setting a timer right now. Hey, it's been 3 hours. I just got in the car. What is he even trying to play? Roblox? Going to bed because you're sleepy, and the sleepiness suddenly leaves your body. Bro, drops towel. Bro, you know that she's your sister? Why are they together? What? Can you explain the joke? I'm slow. Say thank you in Spanish. El thanquito? Cry. Draw this in your style. Me, on the very first day of working for Umbrella, and hearing, oh my god, it escaped. A clanker running away after being caught speaking to a prototype on the catch a beta tester. I didn't know she was still updating, I swear. Every illustration about grocery shopping be like, always baguette in a paper bag, always Miku green onion. I don't want to hit AB, y'all's bad lash days. 4 times 2 equals 8. YouTubers then. Now, clip on mic. What's the difference between a cat and a comet? One has claws at the end of its paw, and one has a claws at the end of its claws. I say, indeed, exquisite. I might paint a picture of a clown. Whoa there, friend. You might need to slow down. We do not talk about this. Where's her inhaler? Typing in font is corny. How the hell is typing in font corny? You typing at all. Them YNs tried to steal our food. YN? Beyond. What, Pat? This girl has 7 missing assignments, bro. This happens to be the moment I like a character a little too much. Favorite character? Are they me or married to me? Cut nails, file nails. Take care of them. All that sand and no glass for a window. Are they stupid? Accessibility design. By people who can walk. Small coffins are the hardest to carry. They are the easiest because of the size and weight of the person inside. Women sent to 15 years in jail after running over the man who killed her dog. I'm not saying she's right, but I understand. When your shower turns you into a safe cracker, melts tungsten, comfortable, absolute zero. To-do list, bite the hand that feeds me. Put all my eggs in one basket. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Last night, I argued a bit with my girlfriend. So this is what my breakfast looks like today. Yeah, the steak and lobster comment. We've all seen it. Too juicy and buttery. If this was my house, I would have a little boat and wear a mask and paddle around, pretending to be the Phantom. That tag. Perfect, my dad. Don't throw away any of that stuff. It's useful. The stuff. That isn't junk. That's a complete set of might need that one day. Who's more greedy? Mr. Krabs made a guy unwatch a movie. The upstairs bathroom. The downstairs bathroom. The shampoo at my hotel knows what's up. The best shampoo you will ever steal. I told my husband that I would be ready in 5 minutes. It might have taken a little longer than 5 minutes, but when I came out, I saw this. I can show you the world back when Apple used to care about us. Dear men, this is your daily reminder to avoid marriage. A couple who have been happily married for 24 years and continue to love and adore each other unconditionally. Actually, it makes marriage look quite comfortable. Me, after telling a guy with mummy issues, you did a great job, sweetie. I'm sobbing. Where's your hoodie from? Under there? Underwear? You said underwear. You did too. What it looked like, what 8-year-old me thought it looked like. Is this a controlling, abusive boyfriend, or just my 6-year-old niece after I miss her FaceTime call? When you see my name pop up on your screen, you answer. I'd spotted this wonderful Google Maps listing. I can't believe it was accurate to the meter. As an incel of color, I agree. Everyone, shut up. An incel of color is speaking. Today's youth looks like this. What do I do in this situation? Objectively, the most romantic gift someone could bestow. Enormous, cosmic, crisp apple. Pause doom scrolling to stare at this apple. I am no better than a horse. Return to Monkey Bros. When they steal a time machine to go back in time to 15,000 BC. To a more primitive time. But all they see is Atlantis at its full glory with working UFOs and free energy. My husband has dissociative identity disorder, and I'm cheating on him with one of his alters named Reading Richard. Throwback to the time me and Speed tried not to laugh. Ref, you're bugging. That's a fumble. LARP workout. Wait, why are you actually laughing now? How is the whole sentence blue? Is there a 0? I canoed home from the club. Oh, what was that? Him. You're the most jealous woman I know. Me. So you know other women? Theodore, we talked about this. Theodore, what the helly? Bro, this ain't me. Why are you saying you're a femboy? If roughly 700,000 people die in hospitals each year, why don't we just close all of the hospitals so nobody dies? I choked on a mozzarella stick and I blacked out until my mum yanked it out of my throat. Someone here deadass said they almost died to a mozzarella stick. If a Chili's triple dipper is the last thing I see as the world fades to black, I wouldn't be too upset about it. These really worked for me. So it's an advertisement for some teeth whitening? Jeez Louise. What the hell are we supposed to do? Ooh, ooh, wah, wah, ooh, wah. I love eating spicy wings. Me, a few hours later, bite them. My entire day, a scheduled phone call. I'm at a job interview playing 1 truth, 45 lies with the interviewer. How many chefs do you think were wrongfully executed in the medieval era because the king's food tester had a food allergy? Hey man, these are the type of questions I want to see in my feed rather than those rent-due tweets. Friend, and everything has an end. But if smoking king, drinking, tweaking. Should be doing those things. That plant in the back looks like Goku's hair. Can this be a solution? Bro thinks they can just Mad Max a couple billion barrels of crude through the deserts of Oman every day. Having a pet is kind of awesome. What do you mean I've got a little scoundrel running around named after the guy guy in Dracula who eats bugs. My scoundrel eats bugs too. Nominative determinism. The people have asked to see the scoundrel, and who am I to deny you? Mr. Renfield, ladies and gentlemen. You, the stupid beam. I don't know why men go to bars to meet women. Go to Target. The female to male ratio is 10 to 1, and they're already looking for things they don't need. How glasses work, how my friends think. I like when you're in the grocery store and you see people buying eggs because they always pick up the carton and then open it like it's a metal briefcase full of cash involved in a drug deal, and they're confirming it's money. Don't bother counting, it's all there. 12. Then they always pick up one and inspect it like, yeah, it's grade A, alright, the real deal. People are checking to see if any of the eggs are cracked, you walnut. Me, staring at the drinks aisle like this for 3 minutes, just to get the exact same drink I always get. I found a paper I wrote in 5th grade that got an F on. My prompt was, imagine you are sitting on a cloud. What would you do or see? I wrote, I would see the ground as I fell, because I would fall through it, because in science you told us that clouds were just water mists. Basically the American education system. What do you want him to say? Athletes doing media after a loss? I was thinking how funny it would be if they had never changed Sonic's design, and if he still looked small and chubby like in the 2000s. I've got this cool self-care app that has you take care of a bird, and I've been beating the hell out of Bro. Here's Bro, baby skibidi. I need to find a desk like this again. Even though it wouldn't fit anywhere in my house, I would block a window for sure. My van is a kid, what it felt like when your stay-at-home mother is your dad. Mods! Hello, I'm Chinese. Can I see your American bug meal? I am working 14 hours today. This is my lunch. My desktop wallpaper cycles between these two images, so every 10 minutes I am overwhelmed by the loss of my horse, or overcome by the fear of its return. Eggs and Bacon. It's a short song sung by Candace, while she is carrying eggs and bacon to her mother. Her artistry and talent. One lady at work said I was an absolute gem to work with, and this image flashed in my mind. Finding an art account that speaks a different language and does nothing but draw your favorite character. I hate mate training. There is so much to remember. Nonsense. We have pots and pans to clean. I want to be a wandering knight too. Ah, sweep, sweep. You do not sweep the dishes. The most hateful person you've ever met. Piece of media explicitly against hate. Big fan of said media. Fascinated by this. Got a migraine that just won't quit? Try this hack. I fear this is something only someone with a migraine would think of. Me, fighting all of the police officers at my daycare to get to my waifu. I know a super hot shower is bad for your skin and hair, but being boiled alive is important for my mental health. Check out this duck I got. It's called Smell. Found this bird unable to fly, so I gave it artillery. Konyo's up close. I'm 5 feet away. How much do you want to bet that was filler text, and they actually forgot to replace it with an actual caption? Turnip, round root that is eaten as a vegetable, and that our illustrator said he could draw no problem. But look how badly he messed it up. Predator and prey. If there are no questions, we can end this call early. I have a question. I'm on PC, but I don't have money to buy games. When I'm in a delusional opinion competition, and my opponent has a marble statue profile picture, what's the game? Plays the game. Goons to the character. Angry Bird. I mean, thanks. I'm not gay. Yes, you are. Guys, how do you make those? You guys remember being 15? That was messed up. Age distribution of hospital visits due to punching walls. I love that 169-year-old that punched a wall. Looks like a cuss word. They finna kick me out of nursing school. Why is it coming out of its eye?
Dry skin? Not in my house. Ivory's richest moisturizing body wash is crafted with the shea butter blend, soothing the driest skin all day. Now moisturized skin runs in the family. Ivory moisturizing body wash.
Imagine if Fresh Sheet Day could become Fresh Sheet Week. With Downy April Fresh, you can climb into more freshness, night after night for up to 7 days. Downy breathes life into your laundry.
It's I. There's so much to unpack here. Between the dude cutting wood, Gramps with them pound cakes, and then the clown. What's Pap Pap doing with all that plap plap? How it feels to see your teacher outside of school? That's not how it works for cats. What else do I put in this stupid Altoids tin? Besides coins and a crystal. Maybe a crystal and coins. Forcing my ugly little son to hold the instructions open for me. The club sucks so bad. Me and my Pikmin are going home due to the aforementioned club being so sucky. Why did you bring your Pikmin to the club? He likes the espresso martinis there. If I was a fish, I would be so curious I would swim up and look for a little bit, and then I would swim away, because I'm a little scared. That time my situationship was so bad, I went out and bought a 300-pound gong. McDonald's CEO taking a bite of the product just to satisfy the board of directors. You could lose your whole family along with everything dear to you in life, and get some BS like this in the comments. I don't know, they're on vacation right now. Ask this guy. So, well, averaged from 1 million frames of last week to night. John Oliver trying to communicate through my dreams to warn me about the oncoming apocalypse. Some of you can relate. They poop 145 times a day. I'm on the toilet, and this made everything come out at once. A cat in Japan causes 30-second delay, becomes a national case. Naples with a horse on top of the train station's roof. Amateurs, that shrimp be like. Why did you remind me of my childhood trauma? What the hell kind of childhood did you have? But the cow had a family. That's why I always get the family size. If you think about it, it's just a needy omega. I'm crying, what's an omega? Giving him back. Thanks, Bee's father. Where is the forest? The confused spider. The Bee sister. Bro, it's been well over 24 hours. The Bee's mother. Tyler, this is an act of war against us. Sympathetic architecture. Behold, my creation. Mount Littlemore. Bum. Do. Bum bum do. Wa la la. La la. 2026 Dodge Charger. Look how they massacred my boy. Science. Me. Math. Let's get rid of that. Thank you for changing my life. I'm literally just an operating system. When you donate $1 to a streamer. Now, say my name. Wait, this is a law now? Lick it or ticket. You snooze, you lose. Anti-nap propaganda. Changing it to, you snooze, yay, yippee. Imagine your bike has been at the Wright Brothers repair shop for weeks, and you see Orville suddenly whiz over your head in a contraption. Once you skip one class, they all start looking skippable, and there's no going back. This is why Batman never kills. Bro, if you just hustle more, you can be bound by these gold chains instead. Me, driving to work at 6 a.m. because I was too shy to start a YouTube channel 10 years ago. Now is the second best time, guys. 1 year in here for $30 billion. You have no books, movies, phones, consoles, nothing. Can you do it? People are talking about this like it's a matter of keeping yourself entertained. You will be seeing the Hat Man by day 8. I don't want to see the CEO of Five Guys eat a burger. I want to see him try to pay for a meal with $20. Preach! It's called Five Guys probably because it takes 5 guys just to pay for a meal. What's it called when you're so disconnected from reality that cold water doesn't feel like anything and you can barely taste food anymore? Depersonalization locking in. Thursday, say I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh my god. My cousin has 2 deaf parents and just posted, you don't know the struggle until you run out of toilet paper and everyone in your house is deaf. Fix his sleep schedule. Gets annoyed by how endless the days suddenly feel. Thinking I heard something in the middle of the night. Realizing my dog didn't bark, so it's definitely nothing. Albert Einstein before his iconic photo with his tongue out. I'm in 5k debt. How can I get out of debt? I'm 23, no job, no degree, got 5k in debt, willing to do anything. Since you're willing to do anything, you should consider getting a job. POV. You're getting overstimulated, and you're about to be the rudest person. My anger level usually. My anger level when I'm accused of doing something I didn't do. This is why PC gaming never gets boring. Modders have like 3 jokes. Shrek, Thomas the Train, and CJ from San Andreas. Women are kind of like strawberries. Sometimes they at the grocery store. The opening of the Topgolf in Little Rock is going great. Why do they have spotlights on her like she's King Kong? Found out someone I actually quite like has beef with me. And it feels like this. I'm really big. Ignore that thing next to me. Just trust me. You're ignoring it, but it can hurt you, buddy. The biggest lie I be telling people is, I respect your decision. I really don't at all. That sounds stupid as hell to me, but that's your life to live. A man was arrested in Kenya for pretending to be a lawyer and winning 26 cases. He decided to defend himself in court and won again. On my own, but I know my way around. How I feel after I smell the rain and say, it's gonna rain. And a Category 5 hurricane destroys bro's house. Someone just bid $12 million for Logan Paul's Pikachu Illustrator. I'm no genius, but here are some signs you're overpaying as a buyer. The seller is smashing a gong, having a party, screaming, no way bro! And if it's Logan Paul, when I load into a game and I realize I'm going to be fighting my Wi-Fi instead of my opponent, my favorite detail about Miss Simeon is that she is over 2 million years old and everyone is just chill with that fact. How guys would feel after saying, you asked, to someone whose entire family died back in 2021. Florida woman caught running an unlicensed real estate business out of a Denny's for 14 months. Japan is the most advanced nation on earth. Look at this Void tech. Nothing here even comes close. My wife got a flat tire yesterday night, and they found this in the tire. Yo, is she beefing with Naruto? I hate people who know highways. I'm heading south on L65. Okay, man, I'm moving my rook to C2. Do you hate them or do they frustrate you? Because hate is a strong word to use. How are you feeling today? Hatred. I'm feeling this way because people know highways and I don't. Things I can do to prevent myself. End myself and not kill other people by Fortnite. Something others can do to help me feel better die. Right now, I need alcohol. I'm done with my worksheet. Is the first session free? Girls Dolls lives a wonderful life. Boys Toy Soldier who survived 123 war and into another one. Perpendicular sprinkles on a donut, because why not? 4 years ago, I asked my best friend to flirt with my boyfriend to test him, and now they're coming over for Christmas Eve dinner.
University of Phoenix is built for real life. At some schools, to save money, you have to move fast and load up on courses. We keep it simple. Take one course at a time with fixed, affordable tuition. Get started at phoenix.edu.
When it comes to travel, you're a winner. That's why when you sit behind a crying baby, it stops being such a baby. That's why you rent with National, where you can choose a car and go.
You've dinner with the 2 kids. Airport people calculating the bill for a cup of coffee and a donut. How it feels buying an energy drink from the gas station while filling up your car. How I be filling up my car with gas and the shadowy figure keeps telling me to put a match in the tank. Who is she? I die every time I post this because everyone thinks it's a cat, but it's a fursuit. Pokemon scalpers even got the dang suit. How parents who drink 20 cups of coffee every day react when you buy an energy drink. Appropriate footwear must be worn while on the premises. Minimum requirement of thongs. So I can just wear a thong with some boots on. Alright, I'll be doing that. Dad's looking at their bank account now that you've moved out and quit leaving the bathroom light on. Don't give advice to someone who didn't ask for it. Sorry, but who asked for this advice? When I buy a chocolate croissant, this is how much chocolate I expect to have inside. This isn't a chocolate croissant. This is a chocolate Wellington. Canadian B. USB. How the hell did a generation raised on South Park and Family Guy become so offended by everything? I'm never going back here. 15%. Are you kidding me? 18. Sure, I guess. The bare minimum. Come back anytime. Now we're friends. I want Chipotle so bad right now. Are you expiring? Mexican scientist successfully eliminates HPV. I know her parents didn't name her Mexican scientist. What the hell be up with these headlines? It's 2026. I found a rock that looks exactly like a tiny shoe. Somewhere, a tiny rock person is missing their shoe. The number 87 kind of looks like a plague doctor. You've just changed the game. I'm all for this raw, scratched aluminium look. Let the tools be tools. Old robot women with aluminium stretch marks. I'm currently hyperfixated on soaps. I'm carving bars of soap out of wood. I mean, soaps are great. They symbolize cleanness. They smell good and feel good. And just the soft shape of it, the core sensation, the shape of it in your hands, my precious soap. A tiny New York house went viral after being listed for over $300,000. Despite having no bedrooms, it has one bathroom and measures just 446 square feet. That's literally a shed. Capitalism breeds innovation. Was only ever true in the mid-2000s, when cell phones kept getting more and more messed up. Healthy and diverse breeding practices. Wheel of Fortune. Puzzle. Here. Category. Greeting. Contestant. Spins. Wheel. $5,000. Contestant. L. Pat. Noel. This is a horror novel. I had a kid say, "But Dad," and his dad said, "Did you just call me But Dad?" You're grounded. How it feels, using the context clues on question 14 to go back and answer question 8 correctly. Women's shampoo versus men's. Beautiful flower scent for shiny, perfectly healthy hair. Unfurl your luscious locks and be yourself. Extreme men cleaner. Never be dirty again. Special military grade formula. 1001. Complimented a cashier on her turtle pin this morning, and she said, "Oh thanks, I am a little bit of a turtle person," with the carefully contained energy of a cookie monster telling you he's mildly fond of chocolate chips. I hope she and the multiple tons of turtle merch she definitely has at home are having a wonderful day. I love it, I drew it. I hate to say it, but my relationship did in fact get 100 times better once I started focusing on showing appreciation for the things my partner was doing, and stopped nagging about the things he wasn't. This image is extremely powerful to me. You have to be the thing that saves you. Putting on my active listener face when I'm actually knee-deep in the disassociation pool. Police cats. You can tell they eat donuts with the officers. Why is he aura farming so hard? The first time I've ever cared about a mannequin's lore. Can this guy not make me remember the stuff I said when I was 13, please? Every time I hear the word come, I get dirty thoughts. And some of the guys in my class play fight, and sometimes they accidentally get on top of each other while they still... What? Where am I? Who are you?
On your bed or on your mom?
On my bed. Just hand it to me. Thank you.
There we go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, nuts, I was still recording. I forgot to stop recording.